Wesley Centre is a centre for public theology, and that phrase might not be very familiar to people. So, what is public theology? There's a lot of work being done on this. It's a phrase that was coined in the 1970s by a scholar called Martin Marty, who worked out of the University of Chicago. Now, he was an interesting guy. He was a scholar, he was also a Lutheran pastor, and he was someone who was very socially active. He walked with Martin Luther King in the civil rights marches. And he was frustrated with his colleagues, with theologians who sat in universities and wrote obscure things about doctrine and church history that had no impact on the world. And it begs the question, what is our obligation for any of us who are scholars to actually use our scholarship for the good of the world? And the phrase he coined was that we need to do our public theology. We need our theology, that is our understanding of God and who we are as humans, to actually have an impact on society. Now, I think public theology is marked by a few things, and it's helpful to sometimes say what it's not. It's not evangelism. I'm not trying to convert you to be a Christian and say, come join us. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not what we're actually trying to do. It's also not judgment or moralism. It's not theocracy and trying to tell the whole of society that you need to be aligned to Christian values. That's what we call theocracy. Public theology, rather, enters the conversation through a posture of humility and dialogue. It says, we have something to bring to the table out of our deep Christian tradition. We know about living well, about rest, about community. We know about forgiveness and reconciliation. But we also recognize that you as a scientist or a medic, as an engineer, as an economist, you bring things to the table, and that together we need to talk about these things in this dialogical and open way for the good of everyone. So if you're interested in public theology and what it means to enter that space, perhaps as a person of faith or perhaps not, maybe you're just curious about religion and the ethics and values that lie behind it, then please come and find out more about what we do at the Wesley Centre, thewesleycentre.org, and you can see our latest news and events there.